Absolutely. We talked about it early on, even before we were married. I even joked that, hey, I'd be happy to be a stay-at-home dad and go hit the golf links if she ever hits it big. So, I'm definitely 100% behind her.
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, my classmates are always like, oh, when is your mom going to be in another movie? I said, well, she just got an audition today. Maybe she'll get the part. We don't know. So I think it's pretty cool to have people think that my mom is an actor.
This commitment to your family, and your number one goal is to raise these kids, and they require an enormous amount of time and attention, and then you want to be working. It's always hard because you feel like your children are suffering because you're not with them. You know what I mean? Now that my kids are older, I know that they're not suffering. But especially when they're little and you have to leave them and they're crying when you're leaving, and you're like, it's gonna be okay. That's really, really hard. And I also have another job. I'm an administrator, and so I have a lot of commitments. Luckily, my husband is very helpful. He wants to participate and he wants to support me, and so he takes great care of the kids. 90% of the time I'm home with them, and then there's times when I have to fly down to LA and I'm gone. But when I'm there with them, I try to be with them, be in the moment.
I mean, I miss her, and I hope she's being safe and stuff like that, but I think it's cool hanging out with my dad.
Our dad takes us to really cool places like Golfland or a movie. Yeah, it's really fun hanging out with him.
Oh yeah, it definitely. The kids are really good. When mom's away, we just kind of mesh and do our thing. It's just sanity, making sure the kids aren't killing each other, and cooking meals, and cleaning house and doing laundry. And we have our moments when it's longer, but the biggest impact is with work, and I work with a great boss that lets me leave to go get the kids early from school, and so that helps quite a bit as well.
One of the things I really want to do is work in film and television, and there's not a lot of film and television up here in the Bay Area. Every once in a while we'll get a TV show come through or a film will come through, but it's few and far between. And so realistically I need to be working in LA, but I have a life here, I'm married, I have children, and so it's just not practical for me to just up and move to LA for a career that doesn't yet exist.
She mostly goes there for workshops, auditions, shoot for a movie or a TV show.
To get to be where the magic happens, and to be in these casting offices is just really exciting, and you're auditioning for these top tier shows. It's really exciting. It's expensive. Time I spend away from the kids is what I care about, so I want to get down there and get back as fast as I can. I just recently auditioned for Modern Family. I did a movie last year called Dark Harvest, and I played the mom of the lead character, and it was just a super fun experience. In 3 to 5 years even, be a recurring role on a TV show, be getting more regular work either in film or anything like that. I think it would just be nice to live in a place where you can afford to buy a home, that you could take a trip with your family every year or a couple of trips, and to be able to afford to travel would be lovely. I'd love to give my kids that experience.
Hard. It's really, really hard. So I'm a huge believer in you and how you keep things going. Like, you're just the bomb. I feel so proud of you. It means a lot to me to get you going, sweetie. I'm never going to stop fighting for you. You deserve it.